Do you guys know someone who has no personality? I'm sure you're not the person we are looking for. But how can you know what is meant by that? Hi, my name is Julianne and I'm helping people who are facing over and over the same obstacles to become free, find their true potential and live a happy life. We tend to say someone has no personality, but how can we know what is meant by that? But before we are figuring out what is meant by that, I want you to think of 2-3 people where you put this label, no personality, on before we figure out what is meant by that. What is automatically in your mind? Is it something positive or is it something negative? When do you hear someone has no personality, what is immediately up in your mind? Unfortunately, we automatically associate something positive with a big personality, like the person is more energetic or more socializing or more assertive or more expressive or more confident, which are definitely positive characteristics. But with no personality, we are associating someone is more dull or more boring or he has no charisma. So it's basically already decided a personality is more positive and no personality is more negative. But what is actually behind this word? What we associate with no personality is a quiet person, for example. A person without a me mentality. A quiet person without a me mentality, which is probably going with the flow. But we don't see that. We want to see a loud person who's more aggressive and more extrovert. This is personality and this is what we want to see and where we associate more positive things with. To quickly sum that up, you can say that it's more positive associated if you are an extrovert and you spread out your message to the world instead of being introvert and keep your opinion for yourself. So people think that your personality does not exist if you just keep your personality more to the inside. And extroverts persist, because they show what they think and they are more obvious and visible. And is this always fair? What do you think? In this video, I want you to be a little bit more aware of the people around you. An extrovert is not always more positive and less agreeable than a person who is introvert. He or she possibly doesn't tell you immediately his opinion, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't have one. I think everyone knows Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is a typical introvert person who's most of the time quiet and is observing its environment. But the moment he starts speaking up, the room is silent because everyone is listening to what he's saying. And if you like this video and you want to know more about this exciting and this big secret of being or having a personality, how you can improve your personality and what do you need to become visible or to become the person you actually are, then subscribe to this channel. I do release 2 weekly videos. You will definitely get more communicative, more social, and it's much more easier to build relationships in business or private life for you. And thanks for watching.